But at the end of the day, especially if there's a veto-proof majority, you have to have a county executive that's not afraid to stand up as well. I have worked, and a lot of us have worked too hard over the past 8 years to get our environmental rules in place to have us slide backwards. And that's why, you know, I think it's illustrative of the other candidates running. Ms. McCarthy, I'm going to go back on my mom's rule a little bit. Ms. McCarthy, the only major group supporting Ms. McCarthy is the Master Builders Association. That is the only major organization supporting her candidacy. And she doesn't have a lot of experience with land use issues. And so I worry a little bit, frankly, as do I think most people, if you have a supermajority Republican council, and you know, how close will the relationship of the Master Builders Association be? I understand Mr. Crowley has been attending every one of our steering committee meetings, and I did bring some information I'll share with you that Master Builders Association has set up a $50,000 independent expenditure PAC on behalf of Ms. McCarthy. They're going to spend $50,000. That's the largest, I think, independent effort ever on behalf of any candidate to probably tear me down in the process and try to elect her. And so I worry about, you know, at the end of the day, will you have a county executive, and I think I'd be that county executive, to work together where possible with the Republicans, compromise, but at the end of the day, I won't betray my values. And I won't let us slide back on our environmental rules, on our wetland protections, our quality of life. We worked too hard to get there. And I think there is a lot of things that the county executive can do to make sure that we protect those values. And I think I have proven my independence, my ability to work together, but at the end of the day, not be afraid to back down when we're really talking about a critical issue. I've attended, you know, 5 or 6 debates now with Mr. Bunny where he has made it emphatically clear, and it's online with the video recordings, he wants to cut the regulations in half. He says there's too many of them and they need to be cut in half. I've asked at the last couple debates, you know, which ones will you cut? Which, you know, there may be some ways of modifying, streamlining, but at the end of the day, I don't think those hard-fought victories to require crazy things like sidewalks. I mean, remember, Pierce County just started requiring sidewalks relatively recently, or street trees, or sidewalk, or street lights, or street trees. So no, they've made it very clear. And again, when you have as a candidate, you know, no environmental support. The Sierra Club has endorsed my candidacy, Washington Conservation Voters. When you have very few, if any, labor organizations, and the Master Builders Association is your largest contributor and has set up a $50,000 PAC to get you elected county executive, and you have a supermajority Republican county council, I worry about the future. I worry about what that will look like. I think you have to have a county executive who will work with the other side, will compromise when necessary, but I will never compromise away my values or the values of Pierce County's citizens. I will not do that.